sound like. We in the building now. That's what it sound like. Track 34. We are here. We got the final match of the Lyricist tournament today. We got J. Cole versus Kendrick. Oh, introduce yourselves though, man. What's going on? Let the people.
What's good, Zona? Bounce out to the Blur Cartel. You know what I mean? We in the building. I got my lovely girl Mallory over here on this side. She gonna be joining us today. my boy, my boy Jose on this side. He gonna be joining us today too.
Damn, David. Why you pulling them niggas so hard?
Right,
Like the Matrix, nigga.
start your press, nigga.
Good.
I am a boy. God damn.
Oh man.
What's up,
Hi,
Con?
man. What's going on?
It's your boy the comment. KHAN_man.510. That's the Bay. Catch me on Universal Base. Catch me on the round table. Catch me on What It Sound Like, where you get your best reviews and interviews. And also catch me on the Blur Cartel. We doing well.
Definitely. And it's your boy Hollywood Sensei of the Blur Cartel, CEO status. I mean, you already know where to find us. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, IG, Twitch, Spotify, Reddit. The Blur Cartel, we everywhere, bro. You type that name in, go in your Google right now and type in the Blur Cartel. A lot of things gonna pop up. What it sound like, we are everywhere. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. And we here right now at 7 o'clock about to talk this Lyricist tournament. We finally got to the last two. It's Kendrick, it's Cole. I mean, I kind of feel like we expected this, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. Diamond. I just seen my little sister. Sorry.
That's what's up.
Hold on. Let me get off camera real quick so I can go give her a hug. I'll be right back.
All right.
More.
That's love.
Look.
Yeah. I knew this nigga wasn't gonna mute himself.
Yeah, man. But but bro, we talking this Kendrick and J. Cole talk, right? I got a question. Is there any like artists that are not like rappers, like hip hop rappers, that are conscious like in their field?
Yeah. Easily. I mean,
who you thinking of?
You already know, nigga, one of your favorite artists of all time, Jill Scott. Like there's other artists like that. Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, Erykah Badu. Don't she rap though?
She can rap. Yes, Jill Scott can rap too. But just because you can do multiple different things doesn't make you that.
Yeah. Erykah Badu mainly sing.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. We give her conscious. You know any other conscious just artists
that are not rappers.
Yeah, and all right, hold on. And side question: do you consider every artist who like does introspective lyrics, like people who are rapping about like themselves and their lives, like are all of them considered conscious rappers? Like, can you be an introspective, like lean on that? You know what I mean? Lean on that muse. And
a lot of rappers talk about themselves. That doesn't make them a conscious rapper. I mean, Ice Cube, when he did, now mind you, Ice Cube is a conscious, technically a conscious rapper, or he's somewhere in that field. You know what I'm saying?
You got Ice Cube as a conscious rapper?
I'm just saying he's a gangster rapper, but he has done conscious music. What I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? The lyrics that he put out. Anyways, my point is that you can have an introspective dialogue, but just because you're talking about yourself doesn't mean that you're, considered conscious. You feel me? You could just be storytelling.
Well, Ice Cube then fit in that category then? Like, he's not, like, really a conscious rapper. Like, he's a gangster rapper, but sometimes he do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say that he's a conscious rapper, but if you go in his catalog, the multiple different songs that he has about, promoting, black business, promoting, politics, promoting, just brotherhood and X, Y, and Z. Those things could be considered conscious rapping. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, I wouldn't necessarily put him in there. We know he a gangster rapper, but at the end of the day, like my point was is that you can be introspective, speaking about your bio, and it not be considered conscious. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I use Ice Cube as an example, because it's not that he's not labeled as a conscious rapper, but by his lyricism, you might feel that way, even though he's a gangster rapper. So no, that doesn't just make you a conscious rapper just because you're introspective. To answer that question,
All right.
Definitely. My bad, y'all. Had to go say hi to little sis.
respect.
You good?
But yo, before we get into everything, I don't mean to cut y'all off of what
Good, bro.
we was talking about. We got the current events, obviously. You know what I mean? So let's let's get into these current events, bro.
Yeah, what happened then?
You know what I mean? We got 21 years ago. You know what I mean? We got to give her love, her respect. You know what I
Uh,
mean? We
That's
remember her.
crazy. He was just wearing her shirt yesterday.
Remember her on this day. You know what I
and
mean? You know,
yeah, R.I.P.
Zell, he brought up the conversation once. If she was still alive, would Beyonce be who she is right now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, she would.
I don't think
I don't
so.
think it takes away from anything.
No.
I don't think it takes away from Beyonce at
Yeah, it
all.
doesn't. It doesn't
In
at
that
all.
conversation, I just think that Beyonce would have had a clear rival, so probably wouldn't have went the same. So
Mm,
put him against him is just that when two people are the top of their field, it's just that you know what I mean. Naturally, people are going to like decide who they like better. Who do you like better? This or this? Like you know what I mean?
Right. I mean, but yeah, R.I.P. She was a young goat, young legend. What's some of y'all favorite? I mean, you got your favorite Aaliyah songs? You
what 4-page letter? You know what I'm talking about? Shit. Hella songs.
Love the jaw. What's the jaw? Where she got the sample with the baby crying?
Oh
Are you
yeah.
that
Wait.
somebody?
Are you that
Yeah,
somebody?
that was
What,
from
bro?
from Romeo Must Die.
Yeah.
That song
Yeah,
goes.
that
That
John,
song goes stupid. My bad.
one in a million. Rock the boat. Obviously, that's
I thought about that, but it's not like my
not
favorite.
not not the John. Not the
Yeah.
R. Kelly joints, but everything afterwards.
I'm not talking about that. We could
Yeah.
also talk about I Miss You. You know what I mean? She sung that joint. That joint
Yeah.
was fire.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Yes,
You know what I
sir.
mean? But R.I.P. to Aaliyah, man.
R.I.P. Man.
R.I.P.
Feel
to
great.
Okay, so last week, I mean, we kind of touched on it a little bit, but I got the track list here for you. That Drillmatic came out. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
God.
Did y'all listen to it?
30 plus songs.
Did you?
Negatory.
You
I
know,
just want to know if y'all listen to it or not. You know what I mean?
I have started to listen to it. I'm 14 songs in. You know what I mean?
See,
It's hard after that. Whatever he put out
You know,
about
I'm 14 songs in so far, so I can't really give you
You like it?
a review for it. It's okay. It's better than I expected it to be. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna be honest, it's better than I expected. But according to the sales, it bombed on the first week. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that shit was ass. Oh,
it
my
was
bad.
because it was bad publicity and promotion, nigga. Like you
it was
can't
ass.
try to
No, it
promote
wasn't.
your
It
album.
wasn't ass that. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about that. My bad. My bad. Yo, the Eminem diss. I didn't like that
Yeah,
song.
that's what I'm saying. That's a
So
lot of niggas just off GP was like, oh no, it's bad.
Eminem this was ass. I feel you.
I didn't like that song. It just felt like more like I don't want to say a love letter, but like it sounded more like like I'm paying homage to this guy so hard, but like then I don't know, bro. It's too many weird things going on. Like it's clashing. Like he's like clashing against himself. Like he's being what's the word when you going against the stuff you're saying? He's contradicting himself in the whole entire song. I feel like, but
Mm.
all right,
All
Yeah.
right. some more breaking news.
I think
Current
this
events.
bro, I think bro was just listening to M music like, oh, I figured it out. I can do that. Let me show these niggas I can do the same shit, nigga. It's not the same, nigga. Like,
Definitely. And to everybody that's watching, just do me a favor, hit that like button for me. You know what I mean? Just do that for me one time. I appreciate
We appreciate that.
you. But current events, we keep it moving. Offset suing X label quality control. You know what I mean? They're demanding a cut of his solo work. You know what I mean? He's not under contract for them for solo work, just Migos work. You know what I mean? And it's been getting messy. You know. Have y'all tapped into this situation, or are you?
I have not tapped into this situation. Damn, I shouldn't. The Migos breaking up. Not really that impressed by it. It's three grown men.
One of the greatest groups of all time. Though.
No, they're not.
We should be devastated about them breaking.
Not even that.
Wow.
I mean, listen, I will die on this hill alone. Saying
you was alive, bro. You was alive. You was alive when NSYNC broke up, bro.
Yeah, I was.
What happened to the world?
But this is the Migos we talking about. NSYNC ain't do no bad and bougie.
They did way more better time shit than that.
NSYNC ain't got no walk it like I talk it. Like, come on.
Are you serious?
I mean, what are we talking about right now?
You think the Migos is better
than
this?
I mean, I ain't say that, but I'm just saying they ain't got them Jones.
Small point.
But yeah, this is for Offset. I'm on his side. You know what I mean?
What happened?
I'm on his side.
You just like,
I mean,
they're not giving him his money or something. Like, are we sure?
Basically, he bought himself out of his contract.
All right,
he bought himself out. Now that he's going solo, because obviously Quavo and Takeoff are doing their own thing, he's going solo. I'm not signing y'all anymore. So why are you trying to take a cut of what I'm doing on my own?
I mean, maybe his contract. Maybe
that contract signed over.
Bought itself out is a real loose term. I feel like, you know what I mean. Like, we don't know exactly
what's loose about that.
Well, because when we
right, if you buy yourself out your contract,
you probably still have some steps to go. Like, you can say, yeah, I'm getting a divorce and I'm divorcing, but you got a lot of paperwork and shit to sign. Like, you got a lot of shit to do before that shit is official. Like, you know what I mean?
But I'm pretty sure whatever contract
you're talking about millions of dollars probably. Like,
but I'm pretty sure whatever contract he signed was pertaining to just him as a member of the Migos. I mean, not solo. That's the problem. I'm not signed to you as a solo artist, so why are you trying to take my money?
What did he put out something already that he didn't get?
Yeah.
What did he put out?
No, he put out a song. They want money from it. I mean, he getting the bread, but they also want a cut of it.
What song is this that we're talking about?
What song did he recently release? Let me look that up. Hold on.
Oh shit. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a popular song, but
disrespect.
No, I'm just saying he's going at the label for the money and everything. I understand.
Oh yeah, it's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, John. He just dropped that one. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
the label, you know what I mean, they messing up and they taking his money. Yeah, give his money back. Like,
speaking of artists and labels, artists that was in the news last week for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean, and I'm glad that they got this person out of here. But the virtual artist that was signed to Capitol Records, you know what I mean? You got real rappers out here grinding, trying to make it big, and then you sign virtual artists controlled by a white dude.
Virtual artist?
What
is that?
Bro,
it's a CGI.
Bro. Is the artist black?
It's brownish.
The person that was voicing the artist, he was actually a black person.
Yeah.
But he also said that the guy completely ghosted him, didn't give him anything, nothing for the work he put in, none of that. I mean, he just
and all kinds of
so so he got exploited pretty much.
Yeah, he got exploited.
Oh yeah, then this
you know
is.
What I mean,
the response was immediately poor. People were like, "What the fuck is this?" So Capitol Records cut ties. They said
here we go with the
as though that's a thing.
They dropped ties with a virtual artist.
Yes, they cut ties.
They severed ties with the AI rapper.
Severed ties with this fake, with this image.
Rapper.
Yeah. Okay. Is he any good?
From what I heard, no. But
all right.
Apparently, he had some type of audience on TikTok. I mean, and Capitol Records signed them, then severed ties as they should, because we got real artists out here grinding, trying to make music. I mean, trying to get to the top, and we signing AIs controlled by white boys on TikTok. I don't. This is crazy.
Everybody wants to be a pioneer. You know what I mean? I get it, but nah, especially if he asks. What's the artist name? What's the little animated thing name?
It was FN Mika.
FN Mika. If he asks, then you know what I mean, got to go.
Everybody that's watching, what it sound like? We will be coming out with our own AI, our virtual rapper. Yes, he gonna be the hottest virtual rapper in these streets. You know what I mean? He gonna be cultural appropriate too. You know what I mean? No, I'm fucking with y'all, but
cultural appropriate.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's what we got, man. The current events. We on current events, and now let's get to what we here for, man.
I like that background pic. Who did that?
Oh yeah, shout out to Con Man for that background pic. You know what I mean? The final two, J. Cole, Young Simba versus Compton's Human Sacrifice, Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean?
Wait, my bad. We didn't mention the Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher.
Oh yes. Before we get there, Mr. Dinosaur Barbecue.
Mr. Dinosaur
Barbecue. Freddie Gibbs versus Benny the Butcher right now is very comical. Benny the Butcher is going in on him. Something crazy.
Imagine if somebody dies.
Also, it was word that Benny posted pictures of Freddie's girlfriend giving out fellatio on social media. So it's getting.
See, that's not even anything. That's Google. Like, what is nothing.
It's getting crazy. Everything is happening except for barbers.
Like, post that right now. Like, it's disrespectful now.
And the most disrespectful thing about Benny was he was wearing the chain that Gibbs, the stolen chain. He was wearing his chain in the video, making fun of him. You know what I mean? That's how real this beef is with him. You know what I mean? I think it might be past records, but I want to hear some. I want to hear some.
They got that celebrity boxing shit now.
Yeah, they do.
Nah, they ain't gonna get down with that.
Hop in the ring.
Know how many get down.
Yeah,
the butcher versus the bunny rabbit in the ring. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Set it up.
All right, but if they were to trade this records, who y'all got? Benny versus Freddie.
I got Benny.
Freddie probably a little better than him for real. I like Benny more, but if they went toe to toe, Freddie might be better at lyrics and shit.
Yeah, I'm going with Benny.
Yeah, if they was beefing, I'll take Benny. But you know, it'll be entertaining because Gibbs ain't no slouch. I like Gibbs. He actually they done a lot of songs and Gibbs got over on Benny.
I hope Benny
more than one time. So
I hope Benny win that exchange.
Yeah, it could be a win or loss for him. I mean, but I doubt we get some records going. I mean, they might settle this a different way. You know what I mean?
Feel it.
I hope it don't go that route. I mean, I hope y'all settle it through music, but
they're gonna have a dance battle.
I mean, street niggas handle shit different ways.
They gonna have a versus. Who y'all got in the verses?
This man think it's Drake and Chris Brown beef.
Somebody getting hit with a bottle in the club.
They're they can't fight. They're too old.
As long as Tony Parker not there this time.
Meet up and rap battle.
Yeah, I respect that one.
Speaking of rap battles, I mean, we got JC versus Surf for Summer Madness, Swamp versus Tay Rock. Two battles announced. I mean,
Tay Rock always gets the easiest battles.
Oh, this Swamp. Swamp not easy. What you talking about?
Hey, why you be doing this, bro?
Swamp just beat Rum Nitty. What we talking about?
That was not a win. Y'all crazy,
bro.
Y'all saw how the judges
beat Rum Nitty, bro.
Y'all really want to go with that? Come on, man. Y'all tripping, bro.
Swamp 2-1, bro.
There is no. What kind of universe is he out rapping him?
If you wasn't my man's right now, I think you was a clown right
now.
So you think all those judge battles were on point?
No,
that's not my critique. I'm not the judge. However, you're not gonna make it seem like Tay Rock get easy battles and he's battled every single top tier battle rapper in battle rap.
Oh yeah, before we move on to the tournament, last thing. Tomorrow, and this is the album of the week, so we might as well just get it. But tomorrow, Jid, the Forever Story, it drops tonight at midnight. Man. So if you a JID fan, Dreamville, whatever, if you just a fan of good music, period, you should be listening to this album. You know,
Jid shit.
I mean, if you like good rap, just good music, period, that's the album you should be listening to tomorrow.
His last project was fire, so I know this joke will be fired.
Yes, sir. And we will be
long ago.
We will have a review for you next week. You know. But all right.
Expect it.
Let's get to why we here, man. Once again, let me throw this graphic up there.
Once again, I'm here.
On another nigga stage. Up in another nigga's face. Mm-hmm. Cole, Kendrick, the two gods of the rap game right now. You know what I mean, this is literally like Jaren versus Gogeta or something. Like, I mean, this is the heavyweight bout we all been waiting for. J. Cole versus Kendrick. You know what I mean? Y'all already know
the
criteria, but I'm gonna show it for you before we get into it. This is the criteria. Storytelling.
Vocabulary, flow, delivery, freestyle. What battle rappers say that all the time? Did anybody else caught that reference? The first one?
I did. I know what you're talking about.
I know Zell ain't gonna get
it. I heard it before.
Well, what you say?
Wordplay.
Damn it! I know it, but I don't know it. I know it.
It's Cortez, brother. It's Cortez.
Fucking Tez. Yeah. Cortez. All right, but yeah, it's Kendrick versus Cole, man. We already come on. This is the matchup we thought was going to happen. We finally here. I mean, this is their body of work. This is what we had to look through. This is what we based our judgments on. All the music we listened to. You know what I mean, Kendrick, Cole. We got 6 albums for Cole, 5 for Kendrick. Mixtapes, 3 tapes for Cole, 5 tapes for Kendrick. Singles, Kenny 65, Cole 56. I mean, so they the music amount is almost similar. You know what I mean?
Very close.
Very close. I mean,
somebody looking a little light. Looking a little light.
Fewer mixtapes than he has another album.
I feel like that's a double entendre as well.
Except in singles.
Yeah, no, this is not a bad on either part. It's not a they on the same thing to me. You know, It don't
This
really
is
look
an
light.
equivalent battle.
It looks equal.
I'm saying.
Cole
But
got
yeah,
more albums.
Cole got more
I hold
albums.
albums to a higher standard than I do like mixtapes and singles. So I think having a whole nother album says a lot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But that extra album may be what Sideline Story compared to any other Kendrick album. That joint is
1 second.
that joint is a
Right.
little. And Cole's my guy, but compared to the other Kendrick albums, that joint is poop. I mean, and I don't like saying that about Cole, but I mean, if you compare Sideline Story to Section 80, wash.
Let's not get crazy.
I mean,
Let's not
it's a
get crazy.
wash. If you compare that to Section 80, that's a wash, bro. Section 80 is taking that joint to the laundromat.
I mean, man. I mean, I'm just saying. It's another way you could phrase that. You ain't gotta you gotta come from like that.
If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Respect to Cole. Them shits is not competing. You know what I mean? 'Cause they on two different tiers. But we all. I mean, we know that. I heard J. Cole saying he referenced Kendrick a lot as being like a real rapper or the GOAT. Like, you know what I mean? I hear that shit all the time coming from Cole.
All right, so before we get into the obvious match, I mean, let's get into like what is some similarities, some differences between the two artists. I mean, let's talk about them a little bit before we get into the match. I mean,
I just had to get a better setup. 1 second.
I feel like they're both very introspective. You know what I mean? Very. I mean, both very good storytellers. Obviously, the lyrical capability is there. You know, the consciousness is there. I mean, I'm just starting everybody off. What else y'all got?
I guess like it feels like to me where J. Cole is like where Kendrick has like a lesson, I feel like in the song that he's trying to deliver to you. You know what I mean? Most of the time, I feel like J. Cole is like there, like learning the lesson with me. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's their styles of rap. It's like Kendrick is like the teacher, and then J. Cole is like the student. Like, you know what I mean? And we each feel that in our lives, and I think that's why there's like some student in us and some teacher in us, and I feel like that's why we probably gravitate to these artists too. Like, you know what I mean? That helps out with it. But I think there's a lot of different. I think J. Cole is more like palatable, like for the mainstream.
Mhm.
I think he's more easily to digest. I feel like Kendrick is harder to get into for people. You know what I mean? But I feel like when people get into Kendrick, I feel like they see like what everybody be talking about. You know what I mean? When it comes to like his greatness, I guess.
Right.
But I see a lot of similarities and differences. They're both both of them. They're like they both are positive. They try to be positive. They try to give you positivity at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, even though they're going through what they're going through, they both have brilliant delivery. They both are very hands-on with the production of like the music, like the beats and what goes on in the studio. They're both very hands-on. They're both very symbolic. Yeah,
I
J.
didn't know
Cole.
that Kendrick does. I didn't know.
No, J. Cole. No, Kendrick. He doesn't produce himself, but he's very hands-on with how like the beat coming together,
Right.
and if he wants a beat to be a different way, like he'll tell producers, like they'll give him the beat, but then he wants to change the beat a little bit. He wants the beat to sound like this. I want more of this or less of this. He's like, you know what I mean? He's really hands-on about like the production. So I know that they both have like an ear for the music. You know what I mean? It's not really like they just have like a verse and they're just trying to rap it. They have like an ear for the music aspect too. You know what I mean? Like they're artists. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I want the drums.
Exactly. Like, and it's probably J. Cole on the drums. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I did y'all hear the Jig Is Up? The Jig Is Up is Kendrick Lamar
Mm-hmm.
and that was a J. Cole produced beat. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Really good song. Yeah.
Con man, what you thinking? Or Mallory, Jose, y'all got any thoughts? Like,
Already similar. I started talking about how they was different, but how are they similar?
I think I think they're kind of polarizing. A lot of people can really, really love them and kind of pour a lot of support into them, or people just hate them. Just like, oh, that it's they're kind of kept in the same tier of, I guess, conscious rapper or whatever. Like if that's not your shit, when you're giving examples of the sort of shit you don't go for, Kendrick and J. Cole are often top of the list. Of like, I don't like that type of shit. In whatever that says about the style of music that they both do, they're polarizing. Like,
Yeah, I get that.
a lot of strong feelings for them.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I mean, Kendrick, I mean, damn near life changing listening to some of these albums that he put out. But I mean, I think that like the more popular rapper, I mean, if you just ask people, I think maybe J. Cole might be more popular. Like, and we can just go out on the street and ask people, but this isn't a popularity contest.
But a similarity is they both are the most popular conscious rap. Like, if
Yeah,
they're the
top two.
closest thing that we have to a conscious rapper, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're
To
at
whatever that means.
them two are at the top of that list. Like, when you're talking about conscious rappers or introspection, a lot of people just that's their knee-jerk
That's a
reaction
go-to.
right to J. Cole and Kendrick. You know what I mean?
all right. But do we know who Kendrick had to beat just to get here, bro?
Who he had
I
beat?
mean,
Can you show the bracket? I haven't
Yeah,
seen
we was
it in a
trying to see the
while.
bracket
Oh,
earlier.
yeah, I see.
do we have
Oh, we'll get the picture. We'll make it. We'll make it.
yeah, I'll throw it in there some way because I don't have it right now, but I can tell you who he beat though.
Who's in his weight?
Well, Jid is
First-
one of them.
First round, Kendrick had to go against Nas.
Ooh.
First
Wow.
round, he had to see Nas in round one,
No, he
which I thought
around.
I thought he might have been able to lose that one, but he didn't, obviously, because he's here. I mean, but if anybody that was going to beat him, I thought
That's-
Nas.
That was gonna be one that.
I thought Nas was going to be the one.
Yeah.
But Nas, he took out Nas first round. Then his second round, I believe it was Royce to 5'9" in the second round, which was an easy win for Kendrick, in my opinion. That was an easy win. And then who else? Who else did he have after that? Was it Eminem? I believe.
Nah, Eminem went against Cole.
No, Eminem went against Kendrick. But was that the next
No,
match?
but it was
Yeah.
Jid versus
Right.
Kendrick, and then Eminem versus Cole, right?
No, Kendrick.
Black
Kendrick.
fought.
Yeah, Kendrick
Oh,
went
Black
up.
Thought. Okay, there
Yeah.
you go. You're right. It was
All right,
opposed
so
to J. Cole, Eminem.
Kendrick beat Nas, Royce, Eminem, Jid to get here.
What did Eminem beat J. Cole?
That was
That was the match it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be that. They tried to save him.
when Eminem beat Cole. In my opinion, I got Cole.
Eminem
But-
might beat
I got him.
J.
Got
Cole.
I got
Wordplay, flow, storytelling. That's win already.
that's a win already.
Yeah. What's
Damn.
next? Vocabulary and delivery. Even if you give those to J.
You
Cole,
could give J. Cole vocabulary. You could argue about delivery.
you could give him.
You could argue about
delivery.
You could argue vocabulary.
You could argue vocabulary.
could.
Yeah, I think you could argue
J. Cole.
storytelling too.
Nah, he's not. No. Eminem has storytelling.
Yeah.
Like, he
So
beats.
does J. Cole.
He beats J. Cole
I'm
in
thinking
storytelling.
even
though.
I.
You sure about that?
Yes.
I would-
Yeah.
I got you. Long as you sure, I appreciate it. As long as you sure. That's all I need to know. But
This
Cole,
Yeah, there.
Okay, well
But
maybe J. Cole dodged a bullet then, because if he had caught the wrong Eminem on the wrong day, he might not have made it till
So
summer.
Cole
Ooh.
had to run through. He beat Lloyd Banks,
Yeah, yeah.
which was easily for y'all. You know,
Sorry, Lloyd. Like,
Yeah,
why we
sorry.
laugh?
because why is he
Whoops.
here? All right, go ahead.
I mean that's the disrespect to Lloyd Banks
Oh,
is criminal. You know what I mean?
Britain
You
is
get
drawn
in
too.
here.
I mean, then he beat after Banks. Cole beat Wayne.
Ooh, that's a close
We
one.
got through that.
Dang.
That's a close one.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't even close when we did the votes. I'm tired of motherfuckers saying that. Y'all know how I felt about that. Never let that shit go, bro. Wayne should have won, bro. Y'all
Not
really
giving
robbed
J.
this
Cole.
man. The fact that y'all
yeah.
gave Wayne flow over J. Cole kills me, bro. I'll never forgive that. Like, that's crazy.
J. Cole, I think, has more flows.
He
That's
does.
crazy, bro. Are you serious? How, bro?
But
You
Wayne,
talking about Lil Wayne, bro? His flow is literally stamped through all out hip hop. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but not all of his flows are like flows to perfection. Some of them are like
Okay, rather
throwaway
not,
flows.
rather
Some
not.
of,
If
some
you're
of, some
saying
of
that
his
it's
flows,
perfection or
some of his
not, the
flows are
fact
like a
is that
swing
he
and a
has way
miss.
more versatility in his flow than J. Cole does. That's just a fact.
Yo, all I'm
It may
saying
not hit
is
every time, but the times that it hit is God tier. Like, what are we
no, but
talking
it's
about?
like J.
it's
Cole
God tier, bro.
every time he says
God
something.
tier.
All right.
Listen, but he beat Cole's road to the finals a little bit obviously easier than Kendrick.
Way easier.
He beat Banks, he beat Lil Wayne, he beat Absol, and then he beat Black Thought, which was
Him being
That's nasty.
Absol,
I think
I
him
mean,
getting
I don't got
you
him.
know.
beat the me that I am and
That's
that I was.
Yeah, the Black Thought win was I'll take Black Thought over Cool, to be honest.
What was
But
she saying?
you know what I
What
mean?
she saying?
nah, I think I
That
was
she
there.
was? What you
I
saying?
was ready for that, but just like the way the categories went, I guess Black Thought just didn't win.
Right.
You know what I mean?
J. Cole.
But
Black My Lil Wayne versus J. Cole.
Because I'm
J. Cole be
Yeah.
Absol.
Die on this hill.
J.
yeah,
Cole.
J. Cole beat Absol. And it was a close one.
Oh,
It came down to the tiebreaker too.
It came down to what?
It came down to the last joint.
Hold on.
I mean, because
So-
it was like
Delivery or something.
Is that the
maybe.
tiebreaker?
Krillin,
Is that the tiebreaker? Or is that something
Krillin,
else?
you really think that
you know, call
Absol,
this man Krillin.
you really think Absol can beat J. Cole?
This nigga.
He has a
Yeah.
Man got a mustard. He got a mustard yellow do-rag.
Is it? Hey,
You got it. You
my
got
shit
it.
don't shine, nigga.
He said he got the
It looked like the portrait behind y'all is reflecting off your head. What did you
he
talking
said
about?
he got the
We can really
French's
go
mustard
there.
do rag on.
Looking like Luigi. Stop playing with me. Let's
He
go.
throw the shine on.
Listen, what it sound like roasting sessions? Yeah, that's that's Patreon content. We'll bring that to you
Yeah,
next season. Yeah.
Go ahead.
But all right, man. Let me bring back this criteria back up so we can crown a winner. So we could crown a winner here. You know what I mean?
Are we gonna start with wordplay like usual?
Of course.
Wordplay.
For the folks watching, this is the word. This is the criteria, people. You know, for the folks watching at home.
I also want to say I don't know why Krillin is a disrespect. That's a goat. You better take that and run with it.
Oh yeah, Krillin, he pulled
Yeah,
the bad one.
we not gonna disrespect Krillin like that. You know what I'm saying? That was a compliment.
Hey, yo, let's jump.
But you see the categories: wordplay, storytelling, vocabulary, flow, delivery, freestyling. Now let's hop right into it. Who is the wordplay king between Kenny and Cole? Who we got?
This man said Kenny.
K Dot versus Jermaine. Who we got?
Yeah, I got Kendrick Lamar.
I got Kendrick.
By unanimous consent.
Consent.
And by unanimous consent, the whole
Wait,
group.
we gotta ask Holly. Yo, what you got, bro?
For wordplay,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's Kendrick.
All right, then we
Yeah.
did it.
Clean
It's
sweep.
decided. Unanimous.
We not gonna play with Kendrick like that.
That's number one. I mean, there it is.
All right. Storytelling. Where we at?
Well,
This
Who's
is
the
where
better
it's
storyteller?
I got the art of peer pressure.
you can say it.
So,
They know.
give me
It's
that.
All the peer pressure. You got Shireen. You got a lot.
You
know
got
what
to
I mean?
match with a cold John.
But
People
you
like
got a lot. You got a lot with Cole too, as far as stories.
Yeah, you
So,
got a lot like what? Like
I
dreams.
dreams.
But that shit
Mhm.
not like the art of peer pressure.
Not
So
It's
I
not.
think that's
I mean,
King of the Hill. If we, that's what we doing. You know what I mean?
Kendrick, if
Well-
you ever see this and you think I'm a fool for saying this, I probably am. But I'm gonna give it to Cole on story.
What?
I'm gonna give it to Cole on story.
Black Boy Fly?
I don't get me wrong. Listen, Kendrick is amazing when it comes to storytelling. I'm not saying that he not. But for me, everything that Cole does is storytelling. Everything he touches is a story. Not necessarily every rap lyricism that Kendrick does is directly related to a storyline. Now he has created whole projects where the whole thing is a story. That's an artistry. That's amazing. But for me, because J. Cole is a little bit more straightforward rapping, his story hits a little different. So although both are amazing storytellers, I'm gonna give it to J. Cole just based off of how he delivers the story. That's just to me.
Did you hear Auntie Diaries or
I've
what's that
heard.
song? Did you hear the song?
I have heard almost every Kendrick Lamar song there is. I'm just saying that's all
listen.
Penitentiary way
He
after
said what he
I-
said. He got
it's-
Cole.
in the face as he
he
sentenced.
if it's like a line, you feel me, about an edge, he like peeking maybe just a little bit over. It's not
Mhm.
it's a
What
barely
about
a
what about the song? What about the song? How much $1 costs? What about that, John?
Okay, what about
that one?
okay, what about what's that one
What?
song? The song when you say that title you just said.
How much a dollar cost?
Okay, now what's that song that J. Cole do? What about you can't take it with you? You know what I mean about chasing the dollar. What's that song called?
I don't know, bro, because it's not probably not as good.
Crazy.
What?
Hold on.
It only it took me like a second to remember how much.
Listen,
$1.
man. Listen, J. Cole got some Johns. Okay,
I'm just saying it's not as that song
man.
specifically is not.
He
As
got the Wet Dreams. He got January 28th.
No, but
You know what I mean? Come
Kendrick,
on, bro.
Count it up. Count
He
it
Kendrick
up.
got
has the Rain song.
he got 40 Eyes Only. That whole album is basically a story.
Terrain song.
You know what I mean?
I'll cut you off.
You know what I mean?
Every single verse was like a different story.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
Like Kendrick just uses storytelling way more in his raps. Bro. That's all I'm saying. All right,
you
Kendrick,
sure?
Okay, so
I'm pretty sure.
Also, like,
The whole good.
Did you hear that?
so it's called ATM. That's the song I was looking for. ATM by J. Cole. But,
ATM is a story.
yeah, what? A story.
That I mean, if we gonna use storytelling songs from that album, I'd rather you say like Brackets or Kevin's Heart. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I fuck with all of that, but just because he brought up the I think he said worth for the dollar or whatever, I was bringing up ATM. Like
Yeah,
they both.
that
You
was.
feel me? Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Ever heard
But-
how much $1 costs?
Man,
Huh?
devil's advocate just to play.
But how much $1 costs doesn't relate to ATM at all.
Okay,
No, how
what
much
about-
$1 costs is a way
about-
more
what
detailed
about let
story.
Nas down? Like he got hella shit, bro. Like everything he touched. The song he did with what's bro's name? Black or what's bro name? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Black. Yeah,
Yeah, it's Black, right? So yeah, the
Yeah.
song he did with him, he did hella shit, bro. Like, everything he does, like, is storytelling. Like the one thing I love about J.
What about
Cole's
Father
art.
Time? That joint just came out. Remember that shit?
All right, so we got Con got Cole, Zell got Kendrick.
Oh, let me make this one point real quick. Because I said it before, I can't remember the word, but basically the reason why I like J. Cole's storytelling a little bit better is because he doesn't speak, even though he's more of a straightforward rapper, he uses more poetry I feel like in his rap style when he's telling a story versus
What?
I feel like
All
he
right,
uses word poetry where it's not like he
whatever.
okay, just like the song he did with Benny the Butcher, right? The song he did with Benny the Butcher. You know, he paints a picture. The when I was born, the clouds was storming. You know, lions and whoop whoop whoop. Like he's not making it. He's making a vivid picture without having to speak like very plain for you to understand what he's saying. You still got to put the puzzles together. You feel me? So I like that he has that. There's a word for it. I used it before on the show, but that style of rapper where he uses poetry to me is a great way of doing storytelling that Kendrick Lamar doesn't necessarily do.
Is that poetry or is that just painting a picture? Like that's just
No,
like
it's poetry. The way he does it is a word for it. It's when you use a word. My like that's like saying okay, like just for example, my words were falling down the wall. Like you don't know what the fuck that means, but then like you got to actually decipher what he says. Like he uses
no, he's
objects and
talking about
things
metaphorical. He's
to
talking
describe
about like
the feeling
describing like your surroundings to paint a picture for somebody listening to a story.
It's like saying his
That's not
words was
poetry.
red. You feel what I'm saying? That you don't know. It's like okay, what was his words was red mean? But it's like he was angry or whatever like that. The way that he uses poetry in his raps and storytelling to me, just I like that style. That's my
I
point.
just don't think that was an example of poetry, but I think they both use poetry, but
I didn't say they don't.
I don't think J. Cole uses poetry more than Kendrick Lamar. That's ridiculous.
That's
To me, that's just I think that's wild to say, but you know what I mean. This dick ain't. I mean, did you ever see what's it called? Ain't free. This dick ain't free. You know what I mean? Like, you know, for free.
Okay, what makes that poetry though?
What?
I mean, that definitely was like a whole spoken word poem right there.
But I'm asking you, what makes it poetry in the way that I'm talking about? With
It was like It was like spoken word. The rhythm, like it came off like spoken word. Like
yeah, but you're not understanding what I'm saying. It could be. First of all, I never said Kendrick Lamar don't use poetry. First of all, he's literally a poet before he got into rap. So that's neither here nor there.
That's
what I'm saying is, hold on. I'm trying to tell you what I'm trying to say. There's a skill, a tool. You can be a poet. Doesn't mean that you have the same skills as other poets. You could be a rapper and not have the same rap style as other rappers. The way that Cole uses his way of poetry to describe a story, I like that skill set that he uses. It doesn't matter what his cadence is and how it's spoken word, or it could be without a beat, wherever the case may be. It's that style that makes a story more intricate to me than the way that Kendrick Lamar lays out a story.
Okay. Yeah, he likes the setting. He likes.
Well, I mean, just the descriptive, like the creative license that J. Cole takes, you know, in describing whatever that he wants you to, or if he wants to conjure for you in your mind, he wants you to be able to see what he's seeing, essentially, through the language. And it's preferential. It's pretty cool. He likes it.
Yeah, I like the J. Cole. Twist a bottle back, swig it, dig it. 22-inch rims on my mama's Civic, you know what I mean? Like that bump to be like I know J. Cole. I like the way he paints pictures. I love J. Cole. You know what I mean?
So he credits the storytelling.
So will we say that Kendrick's stories is more Kendrick's stories has more depth. J. Cole's stories is more vivid.
Depth, more levels, man. It hit you on so many.
I mean,
okay. When you done, I just brought up lyrics since we here with it. Like when you done, let me know so I brought up lyrics.
All right, so we got. So it's my vote, right, for storytelling. Yeah. I mean, so do I like vivid stories or do I like more stories with more substance in them? You know what I mean, because that's basically what I'm choosing between. You know what I mean. I got Kendrick. I mean,
that's fair. Okay, Kendrick. So remember that song I was just telling you about with him and Black? It's called Pretty Little Fears, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in that song, right, he said, you the flower that I gotta protect and keep you alive in the wintertime. Hey, don't you die yet. And you keep You've been way more than a friend of mine. We more like fam. You, so I raised you, you raised me. Let's turn this whole life around. Reminded me, shoulder blades, shoulder the store side of me. Yeah, you can take a weight off of the shoulder blades to try to store a pain inside of me. Like I like why like why the world do you okay, my fault. I'm fucking up the lyrics, bro. Sorry. Hold on. I raised you, you raised me. Let's turn this whole life around. You confide in me. I could take the weight off the shoulder blades, try to store up a pain inside of me. Like it's a lot of shit. I'm sneaking glances of you, thanking God that He drew you like that, beautiful black child. Come and shed your black cloud. You see what I'm saying? Like sharing black cloud, like shit like that. Like it's just that the way that he paints it through his poetry. That's what I'm trying to say. From your vibe, smiling in the rain. I'm just,
I
yeah, it's
don't
crazy.
think this skill that you're talking about is storytelling, but you know what I mean. To each his own. You know what I mean.
I mean, Cole's just a more, like I said, he's a more vivid storyteller. That's it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He paints pictures. I get that. That's a
You know,
yeah. I
that's.
fuck with that.
But I chose Kendrick because, like I said, it's more to his stories. You know what I mean, like it's also he paints the picture, but it's also it's underlying meanings in these stories. A lot more. It's a lot more to unpack with his
Mm.
stories. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm giving him the edge.
All right, I'll put it up one more time. Storytelling Kendrick. All right, what we next at? Flows.
Flows. Who got the flow? Is it Kendrick or is it Cole? I mean,
Doing all the categories. Keep
I
in
mean,
mind, no matter what, we're gonna do all the categories because this is the last.
oh
now
yeah,
this
yeah.
now for this one I'm giving to Ken. Like that's just
I too.
you're not gonna play with that. Like the fact when they did a versus towards each other where he took his song and he did his song, just Kendrick's flow alone overwhelmed the whole versus. Like nigga, you can't touch the way that I flow, nigga. It's just it's different.
Yeah. The way Kendrick flow is so godly, you would have thought he was a Philly nigga. You know what I mean? The way his flow is just so godly, you would have thought he was from
That's
Philly.
crazy.
But he,
Nah, that's some real shit, yo.
I mean,
Kendrick do tap into the Philly flow sometimes.
I mean,
I respect the you know what I mean the respect you given to the West like that, but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
nobody else come over there do that.
At all.
I mean, but yeah, flows. I gotta give it to Kendrick. You know what I mean, he got a like, and Cole got flows for days, but Kendrick, he got flows on top of flows. We
The
can
way
talk about
the way he can switch it, slow
right.
it down, stop the beat,
hmm
change the beat, like flow to
Just
the
like
cadence. All
just
of
like how we
this.
talked about how Jid can do all that, Kendrick can do that like Kaioken times 50. You know what I mean, that's how
I
good
like
he
that
is with the flow.
reference. I
You know
like
what I
that
mean?
reference.
Like he literally be like an instrument sometimes that like you don't know when that joint gonna stop. Remember that time when him and J. Cole did the collab, and then at the end he was like, no, 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 no. I'm just playing. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he just the way he could do it is just man, it's just it's
All
nasty.
right. So we got Kendrick already up 3-0. You know what I mean? But
we don't
let's
have to say that. Let's just go through that.
I'm just stating the obvious.
I
But
still give J. Cole storytelling, but yeah.
vocabulary. Where we at?
vocabulary. I'm gonna give vocabulary to J. Cole.
I would give that to J. Cole's.
That's crazy. I'm definitely giving vocab to Kendrick. That's to me, that's one of the ones that's not debatable. To me. That's crazy. Like you talking about lyricism. The reason why Kendrick is probably the best rapper of all time is because of his vocabulary. The fact that you have to go and study his body of work and understand how intricate he has put every verse. Like even Hollywood brought up how the 36 bars and how he used 16 and how he literally used dope and how he described selling drugs and reference to historic times and also to still you feel me like the weight of a drug, all that within the bars. Like it's
That sounds like
But
wordplay
That
to
sounds
me.
like work.
That
that's
sounds
not
like
just. But
wordplay.
I'm saying though,
don't
but you
sound like
gotta have, vocabulary to do that though. You
Nah,
gotta be able to
nah,
be a
nah, no,
mathematician
no,
with
no,
your
no.
words
Vocabulary
to be able to do that, bro.
is like a diversity of
Yes.
literal number of words that you use in your songs and stuff. You use words that maybe are not commonly used, or words that like
Yeah.
are maybe the second or third word down in the thesaurus that you would use to describe the same exact feeling that was kind of basic. You use like, oh yeah, it does mean that. Oh, that's so funny, or that's so clever, or whatever. Like, I would say that mm, J. Cole uses a greater number of words, like a
You think so?
greater number of different words than Kendrick. Kendrick uses a lot of words, but a lot of the same words. If that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's still very good at what he does. It's to take away nothing from his ability to do so. But J. Cole just uses more different words. I don't know how to say
I
what
don't know. I understand exactly what you're saying, but I'm saying when it comes to vocab, like I've literally have listened to lyricism from Kendrick Lamar and literally had to pull up the vocab of that word and
Just go look it up.
even like the historical reference of the word, like him talking about like religion, him talking about like things specifically that happened in Compton and shit like that. Like he'll use words that is directly related to a specific time or a specific religion or wherever the case may be. You may not know unless you're a part of that, and you got to look it up. Just be like, oh, so this is what he meant. Like I don't know. To me,
thought to use vocabulary to kind of relate to like the specific context of his lyrics, like the content and what he's talking about. And we're like, oh, I've never heard of that thing to go look up. I would have thought more like just diversity of words, but if
Is
I
that
do
where?
consider
Yeah, yo.
that,
So, what do y'all want to
okay,
do? Y'all want?
okay.
Would y'all think Hollywood? I guess I'll ask you because we on. You know what I mean? What do you think? You think that vocabulary, you think that criteria right there is
Mhm.
supposed to be for diversity of words, like using words that people don't commonly use, or do you think it's more about like the weight of your words in context?
I think it's both, but I lean more heavily on how you use it, the context of how you using the words. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's
All right, then that would be.
that scores more points with me.
I think Kendrick uses. I mean, I think J. Cole uses more words. Like if you're talking about a quantity, like of words that people don't commonly use. I think J. Cole kind of goes out of his way to use those words. But Kendrick, yes, his simple words and his simple ways that he puts words together. I feel like that's wordplay. I think the way I'm even talking about it just sounds like wordplay to me.
Like being able to
But yeah, vocab. Sorry to cut y'all off, but I got Cole. I mean, yeah, Cole. Yeah.
Yeah, vocab Cole.
I would give it to him, and it's so funny. It's like the one you immediately knew was gonna be.
Yeah, vocabulary is Cole.
Well, hell, yeah, good for him.
Delivery, man. Where we at?
Yo,
I mean, come on.
did Kendrick lose a category on the way up?
he just one.
Storytelling is maybe.
Like I said, storytelling was for me.
I
but
think
he-
Kendrick. Yeah, he lost a few to Eminem when he went against Eminem,
delivery.
and he lost one category against Nas, just one.
I don't know how, but
Only one?
Yeah,
I think they try to give him storytelling or something. He's just like, a little Nas bias here.
listen,
he
he told the whole story backwards, bro. That's why I had to give it to him. That's why I had to give it to Nas. Like, he told the story in reverse.
I don't know.
Okay, delivery.
This is hard.
Delivery. I'm a buck. I got Cole. Delivery.
Is it?
Kendrick
I
with
did
no
not find it
delivery.
hard.
Kendrick
I thought
easily.
the answer.
I got Cole.
Did y'all hear the song that he did? What was it? The Heart Part 5? What?
Yeah, I heard the part 5. Did you hear the off season?
This is hard.
Yes.
It hurt.
Listen,
Honestly,
it was delivery out that joint. That's all I'm saying.
bro, Kendrick's delivery
Okay,
is better than like ever.
it's like a split
You know what?
decision now. All right.
I'm going, yeah,
So delivery.
definitely going Kendrick delivery. Like
I'm just
Rick and
glad.
Morty?
I'm just glad.
Rick
I'm
and
just
Morty?
glad I'm the tiebreaker versus it's like y'all opinion versus mine. so I'm just glad this roles is finally reversed. I don't know.
Well, who's the kind man going with?
What's wrong,
You're
bro?
just leaning in with song titles.
I don't know, cuz.
He said, how many holes are you? He was like,
Delivery.
how many souls do you? How many holes do you? How many? How many flows do your thought convey? How many know you can walk away?
I think
Depending on the way I feel, I might heal everybody around me. Might
to
kill everybody around
consider.
me. How the wind blow? Open the window. Let the breeze in. Let me.
I think it's fair to consider that he uses cadence to like do
bro.
different styles
Pay me if I'm
of
gonna be ramen these
music
coming.
on different
Crazy my
songs.
other show. Went to my mom and them.
Sometimes it's like jazzy. Sometimes it's like singing. He's like singing on the hook and shit. He's like R&B. Like sometimes he's the changing the pattern of how he delivers.
Did you hear you?
I think delivery
And
would
I,
have to
yo,
go to Kendrick.
I and you, they sound like two, like they're related, but they sound like two like polar different songs.
Okay, listen. Before I make my vote, because to me it's closer than what we're talking about. Chris, give me a reason why you gave it to Cole.
Good. I like this.
For his delivery. Calm down, son. Hold on. Give me a minute.
Yeah,
This man going in the books.
gave it to
He going in the books. That is serious when you see the symbol go up.
I can only think of people giving Cole delivery because like he's more like palatable to like the radio. Like people like
that's not my reason.
So
he's like easier to
to
listen to. Like he's like more
okay, you're saying
like
different.
his voice is more like calming and you don't gotta react. But Kendrick does that stuff on purpose.
I'm confused. Are you saying it in a way like J. Cole hasn't talked about killing niggas and robbing and all that other shit?
No.
Just literally the sound of his voice
is less aggressive.
Yes,
smoother.
It's like it's just less.
It's like you can trust. You can kind of trust the voice. You know what I mean?
I'm not trying to find a substitute for my Siri. Like that's not what we talking about right now. Like I don't need a different voice for GPS. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about.
But the way you describing it makes it sound like that. I'm
did
saying
people not trust Malcolm X and Martin Luther King theory? Like people like that's a necessary thing.
I don't think it had anything to do with that. I think it was the context of what Malcolm was talking about in comparison with Martin.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to do a show. I can't have you whining in my audio.
His method of delivery is it's less kind of sharp.
It's less abrasive.
J. Cole is a lot less abrasive on pretty much every front than Kendrick. So if you consider delivery in a way of like it's literally easier to just digest this, the delivery is smoother for the audience, then you could argue that J. Cole has that. No. But for my taste, delivery means how the artist themselves delivers the words in so many different or exciting or, fascinating scary, kind of ways.
All the ways.
And it's just like, your ability to do that, I find, in Kendrick is deeper.
Like it's coming at you like a machine gun.
So basically, Kendrick is more theatrical. Is what you're saying?
It's almost like flows, but it's not.
He's more like he's more like animated, right? Like he can do. Yes, he can do.
To me, that to me is not why I would take away any points from Kendrick or gain points for J. Cole. I don't think that J. Cole is a better listen for when I hear for delivery. I've heard J. Cole get aggressive on the track. I've heard him say, certain things that wouldn't be for the public to hear. But it's like for me, the reason why I would give him points on delivery is because his are more straighter to the point. His is more like punches. Like when we talking about delivery, like bars, J. Cole gives like punches versus Kendrick Lamar's is more like a setup. You got to get a setup combo to get to the bar versus J. Cole is like, I'm gonna hit you with this bar, I'm gonna hit you with that bar, I'm gonna hit you with that bar. I'm just gonna continue to punch. Pacquiao versus like Mayweather is what we talking about in my lyricist like analogy. But
And Mayweather won.
okay, nigga. Okay, that's also debatable. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, give me like I'm just saying like one and it depends and to your point, it depends on what style you like. Some motherfuckers don't like the style of motherfuckers sitting back to hit you with a haymaker. Some niggas like the style of nigga, I'm coming at you with the bang, 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 bang bars delivery. So it's like
Right.
but again, I was gonna hear Chris before I do my vote. What are you gonna say, Chris?
Now, one of the things I've always heard, you know, I'm a huge Kendrick fan. When I'm trying to tell my boy to people that say he's not it, the first thing they say is, I hate his delivery. You know what I mean? The way he delivers his raps, I hate it. I mean, I can't.
You don't like Kendrick.
I don't know why they say it. That's the biggest criticism I hear of Kendrick. I don't like his delivery. I never heard nobody say I don't like J. Cole's delivery. A lot of people listen to J. Cole because of his.
I described why. And
You know what I mean?
remember when I told you why?
That's my reasoning. That's why I'm going with
Smoother, cooler.
I mean, yeah, he has a smoother delivery. It's not as animated. Can he be animated? Yes, because we've seen it on songs. He can do that. He can touch in the different aspects of delivering how he wants to get his message across. But because he's more smoother, more precise with his delivery, that's why I go in this category. That's me.
That's not a bad argument. I'm not gonna hold you.
As an artist,
solid
as an artist, I feel like you should be able to be dynamic whenever you. I feel like you should switch it up. You should hop out of the box. You should be fearless. So, and I feel like, you know what I mean. Sometimes Kendrick be like can make you feel like he a machine gun. Sometimes he make you feel like he drunk. Sometimes you make you feel like, you know what I mean. Like, you know.
Sometimes it's
You
smooth
know what I
and
mean?
vulnerable.
No,
Like,
Cole got like he got the smooth delivery. He has a smoother delivery.
Kendrick
But I
it.
wouldn't necessarily give him the category just because of that. You know what I mean? Like that's just like one aspect of his delivery is that he has a smoother voice. Like, you know how many aspects of Kendrick delivery that he has? Like, you know what I mean? It's just
All right, so
With that closing argument, it was a heavy decision. For the people that's viewing, y'all probably think I'm doing the most, but I really have to. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm literally going through raps in my head while I'm trying to come with a decision. But for the decision, bro, let's go with Kendrick, bro. Gotta give it to Kendrick.
my man's going Kendrick.
he made the right decision.
Gotta give it to
All right.
Kendrick.
Kenny.
Yo, Hollywood
Starting.
Hollywood only did that to show Cole some love, yo. I swear, bro.
No, I did that out of the. I mean, honesty.
Kindness of your
I
heart.
really believe
That was a mercy.
Cole wins the delivery. I mean, all right. Last and final category
Oh yeah, we got freestyle.
is freestyling.
Oh, I didn't know you were
that's-
gonna bother.
Yeah,
I
my
mean,
I got to type one for that.
I thought the number.
No, we was going through all of them. I mean, freestyling. Who do we have?
Freestyle. Giving that to
Yo,
Kendrick.
can we play freestyles on here because it's not? You feel me? It's not a song.
I mean, I would, but YouTube been sending them Blurred Cartel emails about these flags, so I ain't.
That's crazy.
I listen.
Come on, y'all gonna act like y'all don't know Kendrick is better at freestyling? We're doing that.
They
today?
they trying to hit us with the Rico. That's crazy.
Yeah, they
on
definitely.
the cartel like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, them Rico charges is. You know what I mean,
Y'all hear the
trying to get me and Cam out of here.
freestyle? Did y'all hear the backseat freestyle or the wild freestyle?
Definitely.
I heard the wild freestyle.
Okay. Did y'all hear rapper shit? Because that was a freestyle.
I think Backseat Freestyle was like the first thing that really made me.
Yeah, I heard that, John.
Kendrick song I heard properly.
Yo, Common always tell me to put on rapper shit too when we
I
doing
missed
Kendrick or Ab
Bitch
Soul.
Don't Kill My Vibe. And
Rapper shit.
Swimming pools and all that. Backseat Freestyle was the first one I heard, and I was like, "Who is that?" What is
All
say
my
more?
life, I want money and. Come on.
Yeah, Kendrick obviously for me in freestyle. Even though Cole, he can freestyle. I mean, but
That's the idea. It's just
but it's
Better-
just
not better.
That's it. We're not arguing
Very
it
good
because we at the we at the
versus
end,
Wait,
right?
Kendrick already won.
Yeah,
Kendrick
we
saying-
already won.
you saying Kendrick Lamar doing rapper shit that's freestyle?
yeah, bro. He said
You think that's freestyle?
he said this is off the top. Like, yeah, I mean, he was.
Nigga.
And it sounded like he was putting bars together in his head.
How? That shit look real. That shit look real intentional. I don't know. Like I don't.
They was rapping off each other.
Hold on, let me tell you something. So you think that everybody that does the 5 fingers of death freestyle with Big
No,
Boy and
bro.
whoever,
If
you think
you
that shit is real freestyle? Do you think
If you
that
listen to the bars that they were saying,
Ari
it sounded like
exposed
freestyle
fucking
bars.
Method Man for doing the same shit? Oh, I'm doing a freestyle, but you can catch me doing the same freestyle
Bro,
in other interviews.
I'm
Like
just letting you
motherfuckers
know.
don't really do freestyles like
Them
that.
niggas don't do that. Like Kendrick don't always say he freestyling for no reason, bro. I don't know what we're doing right now.
Freestyling off
I'm
the
just
top.
saying, just because you say, oh, it's off top, off the dome, like that old main is really off top and off the dome. You really think that what's his name?
Bro, and then if you
he
further
does freestyles, you think
yourself,
that shit is freestyle?
if you further yourself and listen to the bars, like I don't know if you ever rapped before, if you ever wrote music
Yeah.
before or
we
any of that.
supposed to be doing ciphers on here.
That's fine, but I don't know if you've done it before because the way you talking is like you don't understand. You can't hear the difference between a freestyle and something that's prepared. Like,
I'm telling you, that shit being laid out on a track and the way as delivered, as intentional as it was. I'm telling you from how I've been listening to rap, all my years of listening to rap, it doesn't sound like a freestyle.
okay. All right. Well, Kendrick Lamar still freestyles better than J. Cole. Like, you know what I mean? Even if you want
Kendrick wins.
even if you want to not believe, you know what I mean, or take away rapper shit, he got way more freestyles.
Rapper shit is one of my favorite lyrics by Kendrick Lamar. I just don't think it's freestyle. That's all. I think that shit is fire.
Yeah, it is. That shit is on point.
This.
Yeah.
Man, this man
popping on.
He got a variant.
Listen,
We
I'm in the building. I'm in the building twice.
Yeah, I don't know which one to take out.
With 2
No,
icons.
leave me in. I'm just doing something. Yeah, pause. My bad.
You're on some nut shit. All right.
Pause again. Go ahead, bro. What else?
All right.
Yeah.
Weird. Yo.
I did not know we were still doing pause.
Yeah, bro.
In 2022.
It's still there.
I didn't
Gotta
know.
keep the Boondocks alive.
We have YouTube.
Yeah, come on, man.
In the words of Riley, I ain't gonna say that. Shout out to my LBTG
No, just
Q homies. Yeah, man. Shout out to all y'all. I got love for y'all over here. But yeah, the winner. I don't want to sound like Lyricist tournament. The first Lyricist tournament, the champion, the God himself.
I got.
Yeah, that would be a good snippet.
The God himself. Kendrick Lamar Duckworth Jr. You know what I mean? Wins it.
Feel it.
He's the winner of the Lyricist tournament.
Round of applause, you know what I'm saying? Did his thing.
We will our
King.
next tournament will be vocalist, baby. The vocalist.
Kendrick about to beat this John too.
Kendrick just might come in and win the vocalist tournament. You know what I mean? He just might do it.
Vocalist of the 25th.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
playing with my boy. I told y'all Kendrick was going to win. Y'all not touching my boy.
Good question, bro. Because you just brought that up, who do you think is a better vocalist as a rapper between J. Cole and Drake?
Better vocalist?
Between two niggas.
Yeah. How they both singing they raps?
Both of them lose. Remember?
Whole world. whole world.
I mean,
That's crazy.
Nah, you remember when J. Cole said that when they asked him about the twerk off, Miley Cyrus and somebody else? He was like, both
Facts.
of them.
Talk so nice.
So they saying it's
Rigged.
rigged. They saying it's
We got
rigged.
to, what are you
You
talking
know what I
about?
mean?
maybe
Nah, come
Drake.
on.
I
Y'all,
mean,
well, if you was here the whole time, you saw the times where it was like
the Russians came in.
red. You know what I mean?
All right, so the
know,
vocalist tournament, it
yeah.
will be both. It will be men and women. So I mean,
That's hard right there.
I mean, we ain't doing men and women. You know what I mean? You know,
Against each other anyway.
listen, how Kendrick won this tournament, just how I said he was going to win in the beginning when we first started. I'm just going to sit and tell y'all now, Whitney Houston winning, still going to do it anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna beat.
Whitney winning the vocalist. Don't
Yeah,
even
I
put
mean-
her in it.
Whitney winning,
I
but
know
we
this
going
will
to do it
sound
anyway.
really controversial.
Don't lose, yo.
Stranger,
We
I mean,
added
don't
motherfuckers
even
like
put her in
Mariah
it.
Carey. If we added motherfuckers like Mariah Carey, there's not a lot of vocalists who's touching Mariah. Let's just keep it a
Yo,
band.
what we gotta do?
There is.
Hold on. What we gotta
Woo!
do? Hold on. What we gotta do is come up with the criteria. That's number one. That's
Yeah.
first and foremost. We
We're going
gotta
to come up with the
know
criteria for y'all. You know what I mean?
one
I'm thinking Celine Dion over
amazing
Mariah Carey.
vocalist.
Hold on. I want to hear what Luigi say.
We gotta come up with criteria.
No, not you, bro.
This nigga the bid with this little.
Celine Dion, nigga. Why?
I'm talking to Mr. Queen. What did he say?
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion. Celine Dion is cool.
Yeah. Bow your head. You know what's going on. You know
I'm not
the
gonna
fuck.
knock you off of that, but it's still Mariah Carey, Celine Dion.
You know what?
You know the vibes. Keep going.
I'm just saying.
Look, because the Christmas music kind of got me thrown off of Mariah a little bit.
Wait, we saying that as a negative?
So annoying.
whatever. Mariah
They
has
outplayed the shit out of
bajillions
You
it.
lying? You lying?
Not.
How you gonna say
It wouldn't be Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. It's just
It's her
Power
music, not
and
her
Rain
vocal.
should definitely be in the
She literally
Ooh.
knows.
criteria.
Power range. All right.
I
Keep
mean,
it.
if it's going to pop,
See?
Power is.
We about to just put you in the group
Is
chat.
Celine Mariah?
Power and range, definitely. That's like utmost top two right there.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Why are you discounting the power it takes to be in the whistle register? Is what I want to know.
I think
Are we adding falsettos in there?
Whistle register.
Yeah, oh, he's what? Got to. That's
Not many.
ad-libs, all that. Not ad-libs. What is it called? Runs? Runs are, yeah.
Listen, whoever watching in the comments, who y'all think, man?
Jennifer Hudson also is top tier up in here.
Facts. Jennifer Hudson will be in this tournament. If she not, I'm leaving the show.
We gotta get the criteria, so y'all keep leaving comments. You know what I mean?
Who y'all want to see in this tournament? You know what I mean? Whoever
Who do I want to see?
I don't know why y'all left Queen B out, but you know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there.
Beyonce will be in here. What you mean?
She should be in the mix.
She's definitely going to be in there.
Why are we making it sound like she a runner up? Oh yeah, she in the mix. She in the run-ins. Like,
I mean, if she
Because we're talking to Whitney and the Mariah.
if she faces Whitney in the first round, she getting washed.
She's in the mix.
Yeah, I'm not letting Beyonce see Whitney in the first round. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? You know, this is a randomized.
I'm not letting it happen.
Randomized.
No.
yourself. Now the fans know it's out now.
Beyonce
versus Adele, first round. You know what I mean?
Oh
It's
shit.
really singing contest.
Beyonce versus Adele.
That's
Adele
tough as fuck.
might give her
That's
something.
tough as fuck. Adele might get her the fuck up out of here.
So, which is
Damn.
why I say things are.
Listen, it's CEO status, man. GGC Mafia. You know what I mean? You know we rigging over here.
No, ain't no rigging. Let me turn.
I ain't talking rigging either.
We're
You know what I
gonna
mean?
just
No more rigging. We're not.
No more rigging. All right.
You put Whitney in
We're
this.
not
You don't
rigging.
really have to.
Yeah. Whitney, she
out of the rapper.
It's gonna be
I
tough.
said he should have been in that.
If
Like,
they
what's the
win-
point? You know he was gonna win.
If they win on merits, and they win on merits, but the wrong category could get somebody knocked out.
All I know is it don't matter who we put against Whitney when it comes to the category of power. He's not one vocalist that I can think of that touches Whitney in power. Not
Not
one.
even
Aretha
close.
Franklin?
Not
Well, that's
even-
one. Well, good
Not
thing that
one artist. Not
we
even
gonna
Aretha.
disrespect Aretha like that?
Aretha Franklin.
Nah,
That's
I
not
love
disrespect.
Aretha.
We
I
not
love
gonna
Aretha.
We gonna
disrespect Whitney
disrespect
like
Patti
that.
LaBelle
We're
like
not
that?
gonna disrespect Whitney like that.
Love Patty. I love
I
Patty.
mean,
You really think Aretha got rank? You think Aretha got as
yeah,
much
Aretha, she got them Franklins. I'll tell you that.
I thought we were talking about her because
you do?
I mean, yeah.
No, but Whitney, she's the goat. You know what I mean,
Power.
but you
That's
know,
not
Michael Jackson might win it all. You never know, because
See,
he better than Stevie apparently, so he might win.
I ain't know
You know
Michael
what I mean?
was here. I forgot you was doing
Right.
guys and girl. We was only saying female.
Yeah, we doing women and men.
sorry.
You know?
Yeah, that's another.
All
We
right,
just
well,
named
then that
male
makes
singers. We start
sense.
throwing
It's
I
fun.
mean,
Luther Vandross.
Luther gonna be in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Luther gonna be in here.
Sam Cooke gonna be in this motherfucker. Marvin Gaye, Teddy Pendergrass.
Teddy
Listen.
gonna be in here.
Listen,
Shit.
Oh, shit.
We might throw some gospel singers up in there
we
just
we
to
gonna
just to really
we gonna
just.
put this the vocalist tournament. You know what I mean? All right, let's get out of here. Y'all got any bars?
Yeah, hot
Like-
mic.
Mike.
Oh, yeah, I had to do it, bro. I had to do it.
Damn. On that note, we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, we say.
I don't think Whitney appreciated that disrespect.
We
She
said
just
slow
came in
jams. Here's slow jams.
Start
Yeah,
static.
Whitney was like,
You know, Whitney like, yeah, cut this shit. Y'all not finna play with me like that.
All right.
All right, yeah, well,
I got Whitney still winning this one, though, even if Michael.
I'm not mad at you, bro. I think Whitney can win it.
It's a fair estimate,
But once we start throwing in some of these
No,
male
Yeah,
artists,
you added the guys in there. It's
yeah,
gonna
that's
be
what I'm
more
saying.
fun.
Now we start throwing in these male artists.
Stranger Things.
I don't know, cuz it's some amazing male singers out here, bro.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's.
So wait, no, quick question before we cut it. Before we cut it, I know how Zell gonna feel about this. How we feel about putting, the king of R&B up in here?
I
R.
believe I
Kelly.
can fly.
R.
No, R. Kelly.
We gonna take away his vocal talent.
no.
Come on, bro. He was
That's why
greatest at one point.
Oh.
There's a
we
reason.
background check.
There's a
for the
reason why we
brackets.
didn't mention a couple of Aaliyah songs early on. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like,
come on now, come
We
on.
background
Y'all
check.
taking away from the artistry.
Listen, A-Shaw allowed, so
No,
sorry.
greatness. I didn't know. Okay, so that's against the criteria.
Say that's crazy. Say that's crazy.
No, that's the
Say that's
backup.
crazy.
I didn't say it's crazy.
Listen.
I'm just saying we gotta leave politics up out of this. We talking
Everybody
about
It's not politics,
That's not
right?
folks
politics.
watching no
this is politics.
That is
habitual
survival.
pissers
We
will be involved in
ostracize
this tournament.
people like that.
I'm telling you.
Hold on. What'd you say, Chris?
I'm telling you, people watching no habitual pissers will be involved in this tournament.
There it is. Everybody can pick a different boundary that he's crossed and say that's the line.
Like you said, in the name of Riley. What Riley say?
Listen, I gotta miss out on the Kelly album because of this. Man,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I see piss, I move.
Riley was like 6 years old. Bro.
she saw piss, she stayed.
All right, yo, let's sign off. You know,
All right,
let's
man.
ring the bell. You know what I mean?
It's getting weird.
We're gonna be back. You know what I mean? You already know. We're about to get a vocalist tournament up. We're
Shit
gonna
gonna go
figure out
crazy.
all the
That's gonna
criteria.
be fun.
Uh,
Exciting.
thanks for watching, everybody. You know what I mean? Y'all can sign off. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Yes, everybody that tuned in, thank you for watching. We will be back next week with some more topics. You know what I mean? We on volume 2. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, what it sound like every Thursday at 7. You see at the bottom of the screen where you can catch us at YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Also, Blur Cartel. You can catch me there everywhere. Friday, night, yours tomorrow. Make it make sense on Saturday. Listen, the list on the Twitter page. It's on the Facebook page. Go look at it. You know what I mean? But yeah, since Saturday, Waffle Anime Review on Honey and Cocoa podcast. Well, I mean, make sure y'all check that out. Hi, Coco. How you doing? But yeah, try, man.
Hey, yeah, it's your boy, the comment, KJN_man.510. That's the Bay. Catch me on Universal Debates. Catch me on the Roundtable. Catch me on the What It Sound Like podcast, where you get your best interviews and reviews. And catch me on the Blur Cartel. We doing well. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad y'all be on the show. By the way, I really like y'all intake.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Molly and Jose.
Yeah, shout
They like, man. Let them talk their shit. Go ahead.
Just coming from work. We just hop right on.
Just
like,
got back in
literally.
from work.
Fresh.
Hopped right in.
Got my work gear on.
I mean, but yeah, they gonna be with us. You know what I mean?
Where can they find y'all? Talk y'all
Yeah,
shit.
where can they find y'all? Plug y'all shit in there.
You
Get your shit on.
find me on Instagram, Facebook. You know what I mean? I'm on there, Snapchat.
How can we find you on there? What we looking up?
You gotta tell them,
I know. I think I'm laughing.
You remember what it is?
Nah, yeah, it's JDOESPE on Instagram, and then just my name, Jose Deeperdinez, on Facebook. So I mean, you got Zell. I'm on his joint, so you can just look me up through his. So
There you go.
All right.
I don't believe in Facebook, so you do not find me there. And I'm private on Instagram, so don't find me there either. But I tweet sometimes, so you can find me there at Le Petite Reboot. If you want it bad enough, you'll figure out how to spell it.
Yep.
Yeah. Bye.
The energy.
You can catch her here on What It Sound Like. You know what I mean? And the Blur Cartel. We out.